Thank you so much for allowing me to virtually address this wonderful celebration of weddings that's taking place in Rajasthan. You're also doing something fascinating here as part of the UNEP-led campaign, Think, Eat, Save, Reduce Your Foodprint. And as the Director of Communications of UNEP, the UN Environment Programme, I want to say that donating food that may have been wasted from these wedding ceremonies to the poor and the hungry is exactly the right thing to do. You know, food waste and food loss on this planet is at least a third of all the food that's produced that never makes it from the farms to people's tummies into their diets. The reasons are many, but the loss of food in terms of households and restaurants and hotels and big events like these weddings in Rajasthan is part of the story. So in using that food and giving it to other people when you have a surplus, when you have food that might have been wasted, is right in line with what we want to do with this campaign. You know, every loss of bread, a basket of apples, a catch of fish, every loss of that food is also a loss of environmental services, loss of water, loss of soils, loss of fuels being burnt to actually power those tractors or power those shipping boats where the fish and the food is lost. So it's an environmental issue, it's an economic issue, and it's an ethical issue because we know so many people, including in India, go to bed at night hungry and without food. We know that your weddings are taking place during the festival of Akshay Tritiya, and that's very appropriate because Akshay, I understand, means eternal. And if we are to have an eternal or a long-lasting planet for everybody, all 7 billion of us now and more than 9 billion in 2050, we need to think about how we conserve food and how we use it wisely. And Tritiya is interesting because, of course, it means three or a third, and our motto is Think, Eat, Save, 3 key words. But also reduce your foodprint, another 3 words. So it ties up very nicely like the knots that the couples are tying with each other today. We know that a future without the environment is no future at all. So in donating this food that you have in surplus from the wedding to the poor and the hungry, you're not only feeding people and giving them a better chance in life, you're also feeding the possibility of a future for the many, many children that will eventually emerge from these weddings and from these newlyweds. So thanks so much, have a wonderful day, and you're doing a great job in terms of helping the environment on this very, very happy day for all your friends, your families, and the couples concerned.